Tommy here at KP Racing, home of Boostline Performance, and I want to talk to you again about our little 427 that we were so proud of. We've been beating on this thing for the last couple of weeks, testing a bunch of intake manifolds, and through that I really felt like there was some more power to be had in the long block, specifically with cam specs. And so talked to my buddies at BTR, and they sent me a couple of their shelf grinds to try, and the results were pretty impressive, and I want to share them with you. Check this out. I've got 3 pulls on the screen that I want to show you and talk to you a little bit about. So what we've got here is the exact same long block, same combination with the same intake, same throttle body, same fuel, everything's the same. The only difference in these 3 pulls is camshaft. So when we were doing all of our intake testing, what we had in it was a 247, 261 at 50, 660, 660 lift cam on a 114 LSA. That camshaft made a peak of 628 foot-pounds of torque back at 5,500 RPM. It peaked at 764 horsepower, right about 7,100 RPM. And after we did all that, I had a conversation with my buddies at BTR, and they wanted to send me a couple of their 427 LS7 style camshafts that are just their shelf grinds to put in the motor and test and get some data. And that's what we did yesterday. The first cam that we ran was their stage 4 LS7 camshaft. It's a 246, 256 at 50 cam with 662 lift on both sides on a 111 LSA. It's this middle run. You can see that it actually did make a little bit better peak torque. It made 654 foot-pounds of torque at 5,500 RPM, and it peaked at 801 horsepower all the way up at 7,400. Pretty impressed with that. And then we let the motor cool off a little bit, and we swapped cams when we put in the BTR 427 Max NA cam. It's a 257, 277 at 50, 670, 670 lift, also on a 111. It peaked at 647 foot-pounds of torque all the way up at 6,200, and it made a peak of 819 horsepower at 7,400 RPM. So all of that led to another conversation with Nick at BTR this morning. We were both very impressed with the gain that we got with these shelf grinds, and inspired him to send me a couple custom grinds to try. He's got some ideas up his sleeve, and I'm anxious to see what they make on the dyno. And just want to encourage y'all to please go to Boostline Performance website, check out this engine combination and others that we have available, and thank you for checking it out.